All right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. Welcome to the Monkey Wiggly Town Hall. This is where we get together every Friday at 12 p.m. EST without fail to run through some of the latest monkey updates as well as welcome new monkeys to the family. Now, straight off the bat, I already recognize a few names here and there. I saw that we also have some new monkeys coming from Asia as well. And so if you are new here and you just joined us for the last couple of weeks or so, welcome to the MonkeDAO family. Most importantly, we do have a section reserved just for you and would love to have you join us towards the later part so that we can get to meet you proper. I see that we also have a fellow monkey who's in her fun employment era. None other than Cersei, who is gracing us with her attendance today. So if you see her there, feel free to use the command !Cersei. All right, so this is the MonkeDAO Town Hall. Once again, to everyone who has just joined us recently, or if you're listening to this on record, that's totally fine. Every Friday at 12 p.m. PST, you will always see us here. Now, without further delay, let's get started. Kickstarting the town hall is starting off us with a little bit of dad jokes here by the resident dad joke artist. Why did the NFT collector bring a ladder? Let's see. All right, this time round, we will actually take note of individuals who get the quiz correctly for the dad jokes and assign you the monkeys that we have always been talking about. Okay, I know some individuals you guessed the right answer, but you haven't quite gotten your bananas assigned. Well, to get a higher floor price, in theory, is somewhat correct. Let's see if we get better answers. To jump off the cliff is also absolutely correct, but that's only for you, Aki, or if you prefer Archie, whichever way is your preference. And no matter how you swing, MonkeDAO is the place for you. Don't worry at all. All right, calling once, calling twice, three times, no more new attempts. So the answer is to get to the floor price. So Kinder is not wrong. Now, this is very surprising to me and a little bit concerning because Kinder, for the record, the 3 to 4, hardest dad jokes, over the last couple of town halls, he has been the only monkey who got the answers correctly, and especially when the dad jokes are absolutely dad jokes-ish. Moxie, the question was, why did the NFT collector bring a ladder? And so the answer was to get to the floor price. So that was the dad jokes there. Hope you guys have fun. Bipsy, let's assign our dearest Kinder some bananas. For some reason, he keeps getting the right answers. And why I want to assure you, Bipsy had zero clue on what the answers were before we start every single week of Town Hall. So there is literally no way that Kinder would find out, except for the fact that he is truly meant to be a dad. All right, my job. Let's move on. All right, jokes aside, newsletter this time round is the 212th edition, the Banana Split. Shout out to the Superversary, our Super Team Balkan, and our fellow monkeys who came together to grace the event. Shout out to a lot of very familiar faces, and I believe that Bipsy Kinder, they all made it there as well. Sounds like a lot of fun. You can, if you look a little bit closer and if you zoom in just a little bit, you would be able to see our monkey flag screaming for existence, screaming to be showcased, but it's actually right there. And it's one of those very subtle moments where it's there, but it's not there. And if you look hard enough, you will see it. All right, so hope everyone had fun there. It was amazing as usual to see our fellow monkeys come together, and what more with our friends at Super Team Balkan celebrating their Superversary second. All right, Town Hall TLDR, this is the quickest way to get quickly updated around anything and everything that you need to know. And of course, we highly do encourage folks to come by and join us here every single week. Friday, 12 p.m. EST is great to have an amazing, cozy group of monkeys, 45, 50 of us, no matter what that is, coming together every Friday just to end off the week together. And of course, if you do attend in, I want to say in person, but we know that this is digital, you still get bananas assigned, all right? And of course, for whatsoever reason you may not be able to make it, that's absolutely fine. You can still catch up on record All the sessions of the town halls, they are actually recorded and uploaded onto YouTube every single week, usually around 12 to 24 hours after it concludes. All right. And so if you are curious, use the command exclamation mark town hall TLDR and you'll get everything that you need to know in point form format. So that would be a life hack if you don't really want to sit through an hour long of recording, or your morning coffee is ready and you just want to get along with the rest of the day. All right, so we do have a MonkeDAO handle as well on YouTube. Just a gentle reminder, if you haven't checked it out yet, highly encourage you to do so. Please do so for sure. Announcements, end of month update. Yes, I should have included this, but since I did not include this in the official list of agenda items, I'm going to use this time to walk us through. So indeed, I think in the blink of an eye, it is truly a new epoch now. February, of every single year is always a am I still here? Okay, so it's just the slides that's not showing. So every single year's February is always a transitionary period, and that means that we have a lot of administrative stuff that we need to get to. So we are really very happy that we were able to start off with the kickoff for the leadership team. This epoch, especially the leadership, has been made up of new and familiar faces, and we're very, very grateful for that. Individuals who can bring on board, most importantly, a fresh injection of vibes, perspectives, ideas, and whatnot. And this is what get us really very excited across both the execs and the board level. And most importantly, we want to take a moment to thank individuals who have been part of the board last epoch, and especially individuals like Super Simon and Cersei, part of the executive team, who has now transited out to, for example, Simon continuing as the board of MonkeDAO, and Cersei entering into her fun employment era. Now, of course, following the conclusion of the election, as we mentioned as well, it's a lot of administrative stuff as usual. Now, despite a number of unanticipated changes here and there, as well as anticipated ones, of course, the onboarding and the leadership transitions are now fully completed, with the exception of the Gentry Observer. All right, so this then therefore clears the pathway for us to move forward and focus on the initiatives that are underway, some redacted ones that I think Moonsetter had the opportunity to briefly touch on. Most importantly, new and existing initiatives in the months ahead. As part of that, the periodic review that we usually do, we are also undergoing a phase of restructuring. And as part of this review, we have made some difficult decisions and will continue to make several difficult decisions. This will include the winding down of certain roles across the MonkeDAO contributor network. Now, as we share a little bit more around this, I want to assure you that these decisions were absolutely not taken lightly at all. They were driven simply by a clear objective to streamline our workflow a little bit better across different verticals, improve our focus of achieving a better balance of efficiency with long-term sustainability while remaining prudent at it all. Now, we are very, very grateful for all the contributors who are part of the MonkeDAO network, especially across the last epoch. And you look at the Treehouse Jungle, especially the yearbook, you will already see it's a huge network of contributors. But in the upcoming months update, end of month update as well, we will share the results of the restructuring, as well as how it will bring about slightly more nimble operations overall, as well as the balance that we've been striving to achieve. Now, aside from this all, as much as AI is a buzzword, we have started leaning into AI, and we will continue to actively explore various avenues where we can lean into more AI being leveraged for different parts of our workflow. This includes our operations internally, certain sort of moderations where appropriate, as well as, most importantly, from the aspect of content generation. So this is, part of the restructuring exercise as well that we have been undertaking. The goal is to really allow us to be as lean as possible moving forward. There will be a few more key changes down the road, and we'll continue to share them as we go along. Now, looking ahead and what's next, now we're done with all this administrative stuff. We will be looking to basically pursue, some of the areas that we shared in the, election period as well, which involves the review of committee-related initiatives, looking at, initiatives that involve the committee, both IRL and digital formats, and rolling out experimental initiatives aimed at encouraging more members to spend time connecting with one another digitally. Um, through very fun, lightweight experiences and casual get-togethers. So this is where we want to put the challenge out there. If you do have any interesting idea that you want to bring forth and propose to us to roll out to the community and have this bunch of JPEG friends that you can do all these fun things together, please let us know. If your idea do get implemented, of course, we'll do a huge shout out for you and give you a little token of appreciation to say that, we appreciate you. All right, so in tandem, we have also begun the engagement of various stakeholders internally to ensure that MonkeDAO can continue to be a safe, inclusive, and respectful space for everyone. This includes gentle reminder around community conduct with with reference to the MonkeDAO community guideline as we continue to play our part in fostering a positive environment. And so this may not be the easiest one to enforce. And I want to assure you, as we have said multiple times as well, um, enforcing the community moderation is pretty much the worst thing that we enjoy doing at all. Oops. Sorry, I was this close to just timing out Twitchy because unfortunately fell for that trick. If you are curious around what I'm talking about, please go to the Monkey Town Hall Tech Chat thread. I was this close to sending a timeout and like, hey, I just say we want to ensure that this is a safe space. All right, jokes aside, of course, as usual, I fell for this once again, but we will have a section to talk about this and address about this specifically. But with this, we do want to hopefully use this opportunity to encourage members to come back and spend time, in the Discord, especially in selected channels, especially where you may have had very mixed experiences, especially together with the leadership team alongside the help of the Monkey Patrol. We are putting all resources together to ensure that MonkeDAO's platforms will be given the love and the care that it deserves to be protected for the well for the many years ahead. Let's put it that way. All right. So Monkey Foundry, feel free to go check it out. We have some update here around the program. Most importantly, this is closer to the tail end now, but week 7 inside Monkey Foundry, we had a Solana Foundation individual who came by, Elizabeth, to share with us a little bit on amplification and distribution. This was definitely a very fruitful, I would say, session for us all, regardless if we were part of the cohort or not, and even as team members, I found it to be very, very fruitful. This especially is in line with how the teams are preparing to launch content plans and whatnot, building assets, tightening the copy, the messaging and whatnot. So this is really aimed at helping them achieve better PMF from a messaging standpoint and achieve better reach as well across all the messages that they send. All right, so here we have the weekly feature, and this time round a new epoch meet the team, Beepsy's edition of meeting the team, and this time around we're at MonkeDAO board. As a former tech and US government data analyst, researcher, and product owner, AGV has spent multiple years of his career working with data systems communities. He served in the Peace Corps in Cameroon for 2 years before returning to US, and worked as a data analyst, performance analyst, and a researcher at the Peace Corps headquarters. His mission is to work with us, the board, the team, the leadership team, most importantly, to continue to build the most supportive, engaging, and fun community in all of Solana, and regardless of market conditions. And that's the most important part. That's the reason why I think MonkeDAO continues to exist, after so long out there, with the different ups and downs and whatnot. Because truly, if you want to collect NFTs, the SMB Gen 2, Gen 3, of course, great options for you to collect. But MonkeDAO is the social layer that lives on top of these SMB NFT. And all of us here may hopefully have had opportunity to interact with different parts of the community, both IRL and digital. And hopefully you can vouch for that experience and help us amplify what it means to be part of the fellow monkey. Now, AGB's comment, he thinks that his background in various NFT communities, especially the punks and whatnot, about governance experience, etc., will be helpful and fruitful in providing guidance for the leadership team to achieve our mission. And last but not least, return to Monkey. Now, Monkey RL events, these are the best way for you to get quickly acquainted around the Solana culture as well as the MonkeDAO culture, if anything. So, if you haven't checked it out yet, we highly encourage you to do so. There's a lot of events upcoming, especially the Accelerate Miami. ECC is also happening. Solana Summit in Belgrade, Solana Breakpoint 2026. So feel free to go check it out. And of course, periodic shout out to our local chapters as well. If you haven't checked it out yet, please feel free to do so. And onward to the favorite part of our content, I think one of the key highlight was Magic Eden switching onward to the SMB PFP. So this was absolutely amazing to see. Lots of new monkey content. I probably haven't checked NFT floors in mind. Awesome to see SMB back as a top Solana collection by floor price. Of course, nowhere near 21 levels. NFTs never will be at for now, but it's nice to see the OG collection reclaim the top spot. So this is literally, the favorite section of our newsletter because we get to see all the monkey content. And the challenge for you is that if you're putting anything out there, continue to tag us so that our team can be able to scrape your content very easily, identify your content, and help to amplify them where possible and where appropriate. Alrighty, so return to Plushie, we have a new feature around the monkey hobbies. Most importantly, I feel like with every single week, our newsletter get longer and longer, but most importantly, also very wholesome now as we go along. I remember just a couple of weeks ago, we were also featuring Cream's bird watching hobby, which was really, really nice and a very refreshing take to the newsletter. And this time around, we have Cersei sharing with us her plushies obsession or her plushies, well, favoritism and how she has various favorites. And very soon, very quickly, Cersei's plushies will go through a little bit of an existential crisis, and I'm pretty confident of that because the monkey return to origin will be fulfilled really, really soon. And as you can see, we have a picture around this to show you that, the monkey return to origin will be fighting for a spot among her 3,000 plushies that you can see here. And Cersei kindly asked people to never buy her plushies as gifts because she has way too many. And if you're curious around what those look like, please feel free to go and check it out. So Monkey Builders, this is our favorite, one of the favorite content that we see, I would say. Shout out to ZINN Research for putting this together. This content that he put together basically featured all the monkey builders, and this is what the MonkeDAO DNA is about. Builders across the Solana ecosystem as well as the wider Web3 ecosystem. If you haven't checked it out yet, we highly encourage you to do so and give him a follow. ZINN Research. He very occasionally puts out very wholesome content like this, not just MonkeDAO, but across the ecosystem as well. And it's absolutely amazing for us to be able to witness this. So if you're curious, please check it out. Solana Intel Monkeys in Action, a little bit more technical, but as usual, want to shout out to our Ready Layer 1 fellow monkey for preparing the updates for us. If you're curious around what this is and you are technical enough to understand the terminologies, it would be an absolutely amazing article to follow along. And if you're looking at the slide yet, it's actually the next slide. And this is a lot of work for him to put together. So especially if you're technical, this would be an amazing content for you to digest on a weekly basis, for you to keep up with what's happening across the ecosystem. Now, before we end it off, just want to say a quick reminder where we do have the Monday Monkey Spotlight. This is a place for builder monkeys to come together to share with us about anything and everything that are working within Web3, as well as sometimes Web 2. The sign up form is there. Once you sign up, DM Bipsy, and we will be ready to line you up for one of the sessions as well. And MonkeDAO Validator, Banana Stand, you absolutely need a profile. If you haven't set up yet, please remember to do so. If you're a new monkey, you are not too sure how to do so, please let us know so that we can guide you through. All right, Telegram groups. This is the reminder that we have the local chapters all around. If you are curious around whether if there's a local chapter close to you, use the slash or rather use the slash or hashtag, hashtag Telegram, and then you will be able to see the Telegram group right there, right below the RL events and meetups category within the Discord channel, and that's where you can find the relevant Telegram groups as well as who your respective local ambassadors should be. All right, today we just wrapped up the MonkeDAO office hours. Feel free to come by and join us every Friday. at 12 p.m. EST. Every first Friday of the month, 12 p.m. EST. That's where we will host the 11 a.m. EST, because it's 1 hour before town hall. We host the MonkeDAO office hour, and that's where you can come and engage with any questions that you may have, suggestions that you may want to bring up as well. All right. So with that, I took a little bit longer, also because of the end of month update that I wanted to share here. So please forgive me there. We're now ready to transit to the next section, which involves more of community events highlight, where Bipsy will walk us through. It's a little bit more lighthearted, so hopefully you're not falling asleep just yet. All right, Bipsy, whenever you're ready, please feel free to take over the stage.
GM everyone, thank you, Jamie. Hello, happy Friday, happy Town Hall Day, and happy International Woman Day that is coming close to this weekend. We have a lot of upcoming events and local meetups. So we will start with Chinese New Year Monkey Meetup organized by our lovely Kate and dear friend Han in Kuala Lumpur. That should have started around our town hall starting hour, so by now I'm sure they are already enjoying a nice evening with our local fellow monkeys. Next we have Moon, right? We have the Montreal monkeys who were planning a laser tag tonight, but I just heard from the Meju who told us that they postponed for next week. So I can wait to hear how that will turn out and to see the pictures. Then we have on March 8th in LA, Lina will be hosting the Venice Stroll, a walk, talk, and food, hanging out with monkeys event. If you are around, reach out to Lina and go have fun with the other monkeys. On March 12th, we have in Zagreb the event organized by our dear Boyana around the around Money Motion Conference. So if you are around, go spend some time and have a cocktail with the monkeys there, an old fashioned as suggested in the Luma event cover. Also, if you are around Amsterdam on March 13, go join Steve and the other monkeys for the dinner party that they are having before the great Super Team Netherlands launch event. I heard that Super Team Netherlands will have the event on the boat, so for sure it will be a lot of fun. Last but not least, on our list today, we have the main big event that's coming on Solana Accelerate USA in Miami. You must join the Telegram group if you are going for sure. I have big FOMO on this one. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be there. I'm sure that is gonna be a full week of Miami fun, I think, and I know that Simon Moon and a lot of monkeys will be there. Lots of events are happening, and like the event season started. If you want to stay up to date with everything happening, subscribe to our Luma calendar. Use exclamation point Luma in the chat, and you'll get the link. Also, join our local telegrams, like Jamie mentioned earlier. There are gated groups. Also, join our official MonkeDAO Telegram group. If you cannot get in and says that the link is expired, check if you have the Matrica linked, the Telegram linked in Matrica. If any issues, ping me or any other member of the team. Have an awesome weekend and see you soon. Thank you, Jamie. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bipsy. Really appreciate it. And just a reminder as well, I know we've been getting a lot of question around the Monkey Hotel for London. This is underway. More or less, I think we are 70 to 80% done in terms of shortlisting the hotels now. and we should be able to share more details really, really soon. We do have a very, very limited number of tickets available for our community members at the pre-sale price for Breakpoint. So that means it's going to be the lowest price that you could possibly get, for individuals, especially who missed out earlier on the pre-sale price that were released, especially during, I think, Abu Dhabi Breakpoint, when they release it at the whatever price that was. I think the pre-sale price is always the lowest. So we do have a small set of that. I think, yes, that's right, Kuhon. It's going to be around 250, I believe. We do have a small subset of that. Whichever one of our community members or not, if you do want the pre-sale tickets, do keep a lookout for that. It's going to be limited to only 30 of them. All right. Okay, so here we go. Next agenda item, we do want to share with you as well the Code of Conduct and Committee Guidelines reminder. As we mentioned as well earlier during the newsletter that was shared, an announcement was pushed out this week to share with us the latest updates around the Code of Conduct and Committee Guidelines reminder. Please feel free to go check it out. I think there are certain individuals who attend town hall pretty regularly and have attempted, for example, to spend some time in the Gen 2 chat, but for whatsoever reason, perhaps you found that, it wasn't the most conducive environment just because maybe some of the conversations that were happening may not exactly relate to you. Or perhaps the tone or like the behavior maybe felt a little bit different from what you may be comfortable with. So your feedback is well taken into consideration. I think as part of the strategic review that we have done, we have made the very conscious decision as the leadership team alongside the Monkey Patrol's help to help to strengthen the community spaces and bring about a renewed emphasis on the consistent application of the committee guidelines and code of conduct across all channels. Now, take note that, we absolutely do not enjoy doing this. This is, in fact, the last thing that we would love to be involved with, because we can spend things on things that move the needle, things that are important for the DAO, including redacted initiatives that may not exactly be announced. But this last week alone, ever since we rolled out this new initiative, the Code of Conduct and Community Guidelines Enforcement, we've had to deal with some instances whereby we had to time out a fair bit of individuals across the range of 1 hour to 1 day. Note that moving forward, we will be operating with a 3-strike moderation framework. Now, the first violation will see a potential 1 hour timeout, the second violation involving a 1 day timeout, the third violation is a 7 day timeout, and the subsequent violation will involve a ban. Now, we do understand that, Web3 is Web3. The nature of the industry is to bring about fun for everyone. However, as we are having fun, we do want to remind individuals that it's super important to also be respectful to one another and understand that, example, even if there are more, individuals of a certain gender, participating across the entire industry, this industry also have individuals, from all walks of life across different genders as well. It's our duty to make sure that our MonkeDAO official avenues and platforms continue to remain welcoming to one and all. So this move is not about censorship. It is the last thing that we're interested to do. Is not about, enforcing power or anything. The goal is to help us understand that, the new normal needs to be at least the very bare minimum, having this mutual respect for one another, and also allowing for differing views, ideologies, and beliefs to coexist harmoniously without the need to shoot each other. And as much as we do acknowledge that individuals may have different views, we do want to encourage that we can allow for these different views to coexist together. And just because we share different views, first and foremost, it does not make us any less human than the other. So as long as we can come together and play our part to practice mutual respect and continue to keep this space a welcoming one, especially for newer members and female members to feel welcome and feel like they would want to participate, that would be the mission that we have, and that would be the objective that we want to achieve through this renewed emphasis on the conduct across all MonkeDAO avenues. All right, so of course, we cannot achieve this alone. Let's not view this as a, us against them kind of thing. We need to come together and know that, this is the future that we want to build towards for the platforms, for the community that we know that we can proudly represent, and say that this is what I am in MonkeDAO for. All right. So gentle reminder there. And next up, we are moving on with the next agenda item. This is a again gentle reminder on the Nomu redemption. We have just seen a snippet of the Nomu plushies today. The iteration that we have achieved today is pretty decent, I would say. We are trying our very best to not leak it yet. And we may not be able to survive not leaking it. So very quickly, here's a gentle reminder that we highly urge every individual to quickly redeem it if you haven't already done so. The official redemption has now crossed 50%. Now, across the entire industry, 50% redemption for plushies is literally never heard of. And we are very, very excited, very, very proud of this, most importantly, because this plushie exercise is truly an experiment to expand the SMB IP and bring the SMB IP to the rest of the world, and not so much about speculation. So if you are trying to speculate this, we will be super honest with you. We officially do not encourage you to do so. We also do not want to say that if you speculate it, if you keep it for X period of time, you will potentially gain whatever value through this accrual and whatnot. So our biggest advice, or our most important advice that we want you to walk away from, is if you have a plushie in the NFT format, you need to redeem it. As Kuhon is providing us with some financial advice, if you are a MonkeDAO member and you still did not get the plushie, then I really do not know what you are doing in your life. This is not by me. I am just, doing my job here. I'm paid to read comments from the Monkey Town Hall Tech Chat thread. So I'm just reading this. All right. So redeem these by Q1 as much as possible. You can still buy the NFTs from the marketplace and redeem. Q1, we are cutting off the redemption momentarily to allow the redemption to be fulfilled. So there's some slight delay there. We are expecting it to be fulfilled from April onwards, I believe. That's largely because we wanted to aim for that 50%. And I think we are right now at the target exactly, because we were quite concerned seeing how our industry peers are achieving 10%, 15%. Some of our partners that we spoke to said that we are crazy, but we like to do crazy things. So we are at 50%. Congratulations to all of us. Give yourself a pat on the back, because without your help to redeem them and participate in the campaign, this would not have been possible at all. 50%, arguably one of the highest stats across the industry. Only possible on Solana, only possible within MonkeDAO. Alrighty, before we move on to the later part, here's a gentle reminder. If you just joined us for the first few times, welcome to the Monkey Weekly Town Hall. Every Friday at 12 p.m. EST, we are here to run through some of the latest updates around all the monkey updates within MonkeDAO, and as well as welcome new monkeys to the family. I'm seeing a couple of new names as well, and I see that Yang, who's also in Singapore, I'm giving him a special shout out because individuals who are in Singapore have to survive the late night, and right now it's 1:38 a.m. for him. He's joining us to tune in today in this town hall. So later on, if you are new, like you are, like for example, Yang, who's joining us for the first few time, we would love to invite you to come up the stage so that we can say hi to you and give you a warm welcome. So please stay with us, and we'll be there with you really, really shortly. And yes, thank you for bringing up the slide, Moon. Solana Breakpoint Monkey Hotel, as I mentioned earlier as well, I was too excited when Dipsy was going through that. I already shared with you guys. We are very close to locking in a hotel. This will be a hotel that hopefully is big enough to accommodate everybody. We are going through final rounds of negotiation to try to get the best deal as much as possible. And this is going to be reasonably close to the event venue and the conference as well. All right, so stay tuned for that. We are trying our very best. This is, one thing that BC and I have been running back and forth around a lot as well. So hopefully we get some clarity around here, and in the next week, or no later than in the next 2 weeks, we'll give you some updates around the packages and how we want to organize it all together. All right. So next up, we also want to do a gentle reminder of operation security. Now, before we do that, I want to point you guys to a reminder that our dearest CWH, who's part of the board, actually had his had his Twitter unfortunately compromised. So CWH X account is actually compromised. So do take note that the hacker has successfully took control of his account, and they are using that account to post different content around shilling different coins and whatnot. Note that that is absolutely not the official channels from either MonkeDAO, definitely not MonkeDAO, by the way. Neither is that the account related to his personal coin or endorsements, etc. So they are not related at all. All right. So please be very safe. And using this opportunity as well, we want to remind us that operational security is super duper important. Please make sure that you have 2FA set up where appropriate, and check all the links and all the emails that you interact with, especially emails, because the emails, the content, especially and whatnot, and the links that they send you are becoming more and more sophisticated to a very large degree. So you want to be super careful before you key in any information related to that. Now we have received some feedback as well on how this is pretty scary to see. Rest assured that we are aware of this, and we are going to do a post mortem kind of like look into what exactly took place there, and we'll share any and all findings to make sure that at least the leadership team as well as the contributors will be fully aware. All right, so take note of that. All right, so the slides is now right. Welcome new monkeys. This is the section where we can transit to welcome new monkeys to the family, because before we transit to usher in the happy weekend vibes. So if you are a new monkey that just joined us over the last couple of weeks or so, or you just joined us over the last couple of days and you have not yet had the opportunity to come up and say hi, we would love to invite you to come up the stage. And so please come by and let us know, and we would love to bring you up. So Tone DeFi, I see you as well. Welcome to MonkeDAO. I see that you have a green tag. I'm going to assume that this is your first few town hall that you join us. We would love to take this opportunity to welcome you and get to know you. If it's convenient, we'd love for you to come out and do a quick intro so they can get to meet you, and you can drop your X handle here as well.
Hey community, yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here with you all. I just joined like 3 days ago, so yeah, I'm pretty new. Yeah, I'm from Mexico, so feel free to let me know if you ever come by to Tulum. I live around, so yeah. Thank you all for your welcome messages.
All right, welcome to the family. Very excited to have you here. I hope you'll continue to find a home here in as well. Most importantly, feel free to let us know how we can be helpful. And of course, if you can make it a break point, that would be an amazing event to witness the MonkeDAO community as well. So hopefully we'll get to see you there. All right. I also see that in the chat we have a Sneaky Pig who just shared with us that this is the very first Monkey Town Hall, which makes it even more precious. So, Sneaky Pig, thank you for taking the time to join us. Whenever you're ready, we just sent you an invite to come up the stage to join us. Would be amazing if we can hear from you. Feel free to give us a quick intro of yourself, what you do. But if it's not convenient, that's totally fine as well. You can drop your intro in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread, and we can also read it out for you, just because we understand that it's not going to be the most convenient for all of us here, and we have very flexible arrangements so that everybody can be a part of town hall as well. Yes, welcome to Undefy. Very excited to have you here. Welcome to MonkeDAO once again, most importantly. All right. Any more new monkeys that just joined us over the last couple of weeks? I know that Young, unfortunately, may have switched off because it's relatively late for him. So I totally understand, because this is literally 1:45 out here. We also have Chief Davis, DeFi Orbit. All right. Seems like Kelvin from Aerosol has been helping us welcoming a lot and onboarding a lot of new monkeys. So Chief Davis, it's great to see you. I love the monkey feet there. It looks very fitting, the blue and the blue. Would love to bring up the stage. I see that you're up here now. Whenever you're ready, feel free to unmute yourself and come up and speak.
Yes, thank you all. Thank you all. It's a pleasure to be here. And thank you, Kelvin, for the invite. My name is Davis, or Chief Davis. I'm building currently DeFi Orbit. So, for any liquidity providers, out there, send me a DM. I'll look out for the MonkeDAO community. But overall, really grateful to be here. Sounds like a really cool community. Met Simon in person at Mountain DAO, so loving it. Thank you all for the welcome.
All right, welcome to the family. Most importantly, it's amazing that you got to meet some of our fellow monkeys, especially Super Simon, and shout out to Calvin as well for onboarding you. Hope you get to experience more of the monkey reception and the monkey experience, and you continue to find a forever home in here as well, just like many of us did. Welcome to Monkey DAO once again, Chief David. All right, we also have Sneaky Pig who finally made up made up to the stage right now. And according to the message, this is the first town hall. And Bipsy's comment to you is that was how I got trapped here. One town hall and I never left. Hopefully, this is going to be the same experience for you. And we would love to hear from you. Welcome to Monkey DAO. Whenever you're ready, please feel free to unmute yourself and come out to speak. All right, maybe it may take a couple of tries initially, especially with some technical glitch here and there. So take your time. Feel free to figure it out and let us know if you have any challenges there. And we would be more than happy to help you. All right, Sneaky Pig, let me see. All right, BOSU, let's see. If we okay, your mic is clear. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, no worries at all. You can always come back another week if the technical situation is still there despite the multiple attempts. That's totally fine. Alrighty, we're gonna give you some more time to try it out. Otherwise, we will get ready to transit to send the Pump It Up vibes really soon and usher in the weekends for everybody to take a break and hopefully touch some grass. Calling once, any more new monkeys? All right, seems like somebody just shared their seed phrase. Dumb people almost always reveal weird stuff they never thought requires secret. Hamster like action, keep code safe, avoid such crazy mistakes, stay safe. This is the 24-word seed phrase. All right, Sneaky Pig, it seems like maybe there's a little bit of a challenge for you to be able to come out and speak this week. No worries at all. Archie or our dearest Aki would like to sing us a song. I don't know whether if we would love to offer our listening ears quite literally. So let's give Sneaky Pig one last shot at seeing if we can get the mic unmuted, so that we can welcome her to the family. Otherwise, we will transit to letting artists or Aki sing on Town Hall today. All right, I think Sneaky Pig may be having a little bit of an issue with the mic, just technical challenges, no problem at all. Don't worry, this is typical monkey business. This is what brought us here, and this is what monkey business is all about, so that's totally fine. Don't worry, I think we can take some time to figure this out. We will always be here 12 p.m. EST Friday. Don't worry, we will try to help you get that rectified as we go along. All right, if there are no more new monkeys, we are going to get ready to send the Pump It Up vibe really soon. Aki, last chance for you to come out and sing. If not, we will let the bot do the deed for us. This is your last shot. Archie, Aki. All right, it looks like we're definitely not getting the honor of listening to Aki sing today. So without further delay, once again, appreciate everyone for taking the time to join us every Friday, Monkey Town Hall, 12 p.m. EST. This is where fellow monkeys come together, run through some of the latest monkey updates, as well as welcome new monkeys to the family. We wish you an amazing weekend. Remember to touch grass.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.